Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about the new toys that Blizzard they just released in the store. And I know a lot of you is kind of hating the in-game store because you pretty much think it's a money grab machine. And you probably have right in that. But in this case they actually say that 30% of all what they gain from these items will go to the esport of World of Warcraft. So you could say if you buy any of these items, you kinda help the esport of World of Warcraft. But again, World of Warcraft pretty much control their own esport, so why? It's like, I understand when they actually say that 30% of what you buy for will go to some kind of good thing, helping other people, but 30% go to their own esports. It's like telling them that 100% goes to Blizzard, but 30% of them will go to their esport budget. But I mean, it's the same game, so yeah. But again, it's a fine thinking way. But let's go in game and see what you actually can get for these in-game items. So if you open up the store and go to the new tab they have added called Toys, you will be able to see you can buy a Transmorpher Beacon and Lion's Pride and Horde's Might. The Lion's Pride and Horde Might that I can find here in my items. Over here, Lion's Pride, and somewhere here I have the Horde set as a ferret. So here I have them both. The bad thing is I cannot really show them just at the moment, because the problem with this item is that you basically have to kill one of the other guys. So that means if you play Alliance, you have to kill a Horde, then use it. And if you play a Horde, you have to kill an Alliance and use it. So that's kind of, you can say that it's a cool PvP thing, that every time you kill someone, you can shoot fireworks in the air like party. The other one is the core one called Transformer Beacon. So Transformer Beacon is making you look alike as one of the bosses from any raid. So that's like, they have pretty much taken all the raids in World of Warcraft and said you can look like all the bosses, and it's random which one you become. So if I drag it out here, and let's use it here, so boom, then you summon this guy here. There you go. And he says, I may reshape your flesh if you so desire. Be aware that you will not be able to be changed in this manner for a time. Afterwards, and your mind may never be the same. How may this one serve you? And then you can say, reshape me. I am the greatest of my father's son. Your end has come. And in this case, I became this guy. And the kind of bad thing is that it doesn't really tell you who you are. But if you, like me, have played World of Warcraft since vanilla, you pretty much know all the bosses. And in this case I would be like, okay, I'm like a big Iron guy. I know that if I go back to Lich King in Ulduar there's no bosses. Well, it kinda is. If I go to here we go, these guys, I think I'm this one here, Brewmaster Mulgaim. So yeah, it's probably him. So that's pretty cool. So for me, I know who this is. But for other persons, they'll probably be like, who am I actually? And maybe they should have kind of named it on the buff, who you are, so you actually know who you are. But I guess that's one of the mysteries in this thing. Can I dance? No, he's not able to dance. Can he sit? He can actually sit. Can he sleep? No. Can he laugh? No. Okay, but I mean, now I can run around as this guy here and pretty much play as a boss. The cool thing is when you summon this guy here, he actually stands there for the whole raid and the whole group. So that means everyone in your group and raid will be able to talk with this one. So if you use it in a battleground, everyone in the battleground will be able to transform into bosses. So I think if you go into a battleground right now, it will be the first, if you go to Altok Valley, the first 5 minutes will probably be 40 bosses versus 40 bosses. But keep in mind that you will not be able to beat bosses like Yogg-Saron or, you know, bosses that Razor Skull or Ignis the Furnace. You need to be bosses that looks like, you know, actually not this guy. You need to be bosses that looks like you actually have a body that can be armor on. I mean, on this guy here, this guy, how would you have a shield and a sword on him? So it needs to be a boss that is kind of look like a boss in that way. But in this case here, I became this guy here. Let's for fun try and go over to one of my other characters and see what I become. Okay, so here I am on my priest, and actually I already had used it previous. And the guy I became was from Mr. Pandaria, and I became this guy here, Rook Stone Toe. But if I remove the buff and use it again, summon this guy, reshape me, I'm now this guy. Oh, I know this one here. I know him, but I cannot really remember what he's called. It's from the same expansion. Is he actually in this raid? No, he's in... Oh, he's from Warlords of Draenor, and he's from... Is he from Draenor? Where is he from? I know this guy. He's the guy who summoned all the bad things. Is he even in a raid, or did he die in some kind of a scenario? But I know who this guy is. It's the guy who was kind of dark shaman from Warlords of Draenor. But was he actually a boss in a... here, Ner'zhul. Yeah, okay, so he's actually a dungeon boss. So I became a dungeon boss. Okay, so you can even be dungeon bosses. I thought it was only raid bosses. But this guy is kind of cool. Now I can be a dungeon boss and run around and use my spells. But I mean, you can try go into different characters and try it out. I would personally say that this one here is a really cool one, and it should probably be a thing that you could actually earn in the game, some kind of achievement. But again, you know, Blizzard wants to earn some more money, and then we have these items. So I mean, I just bought them for showing you guys. I mean, okay, it was kind of... I feel kind of disappointed buying this one here, because now I need to kill someone, and I'm not really in the mood to kill someone, so I can only show this one here with the boss on. But it's pretty cool. It's on for 20 minutes and it has 1 hour cooldown. So that's some kind of thing. So yeah. So leave down a comment and tell me, are you planning on buying any of these items, or will you skip them? I mean, I just bought them, but more just for showing off, and it would be a pretty boring movie if I couldn't even show you it. So yeah, so leave down a comment and tell me, are you going to buy this, or are you going to kind of skip it? So thanks guys for watching, and it was a pleasure to make a movie about this new toys. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, leave down a comment, else we will see you in the next video. Peace out.